Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will work on this One Piece game right here. And as you guys should know from the last episode, we have worked on this one certain skill right here, so I'm gonna represent it to you. So I think it was what was it? 70 Pound Pheonix, yeah. So it was this one, okay? And it still lacks of some effects, and we also need to clear it up later on, and we need to deal damage to, yeah, certain players who have hit that attack, you know? So there's still many stuff we will take care of. And yeah, so let's go inside of this server script and let's continue working on that. So the first thing we should... Oh, wait. So the damage is already added. Okay, so the first thing we should take care of is that effect I was talking about, and I have already pointed out the effect we could possibly do, as far as I can remember, in the last episode, and this has to do with tweening. Okay, so the effect I'm talking about. Well, let me try to describe it. I thought about creating an effect which makes this attack, you know. So it consists of many. Wait. Okay, now we have broke script. Wait. Let me just write this line right here, okay, and then we'll continue. So service. So let me play. Okay, so this attack, as you can see, consists of many cylinders, which are just placed as they are right here, okay? And the effect now dissolves them, okay? Means they just grow bigger and they fade out. And that was the effect I was thinking about. And we can do that with this Tween Service right here, okay? So I have already used this Tween Service within the series many times. I'm not going to explain it, okay? So we are referring to the Tween Service first of all. So game get service Tween Service, and then we are creating a new tween. And this tween, or this create function, consists of 3 arguments, 3 parameters whatsoever. The first one is the instance we are applying this tween on. And as you guys should know, this X right here within this loop is the cylinder at the end, okay? And we of course want this effect to be applied on the cylinders, or on this cylinder, because, you know, those cylinders, or those attacks at the end, are the result of this loop. But they consist of many other cylinders, okay? So therefore, we cannot apply the effect onto all at one time, but we can apply it to each cylinder. And applying it to each one within this loop makes it look like we have applied it on all, you know? So that's just the idea behind of that. So the instance is X, aka the cylinder, and now the next one is tween info, okay? And those are just your tween settings, okay? So first of all, we have the wait time, okay? Let's add 1. Then the easing style. So enum, easing style, and I'm just gonna use linear or linear. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. Next one is the easing direction, and I always use out. Okay, so let's continue using that. And then the number of repeats, let's put them to 0. Boolean means whether it is looped, so false. And what was the last one? I think it was some kind of delay thing, okay? But we are going to skip that, so make that 0 as well. Now the next parameter is going to be in those brackets right here, and it is going to, yeah, define to what extent we are trying to tween this instance, okay? So I have already spoke about that the instance, or those cylinders right here, are going to grow, and that they are going to fade, okay? And if we speak of fading, then we get into the idea of changing the transparency of that cylinder. And growing, of course, changes the size. Therefore, we have those 2 properties right here. So we want this cylinder to be transparency 1, means transparent at the end. And a size, yeah, X size multiplied by, yeah, let's put 2. Okay, so it grows or it doubles its size. Okay, so that's the goal defined right here. So size equals the current size multiplied with 2. And in order to make this effect or this tween play, we just yeah, write down tween, so the name of the variable which contains this whole tween, and then yeah, colon play. Okay, so that's how you make this tween play. And I think that we should have, or we should have had added a weight to it, because let me show you the problem. Well, it is okay, you know. It is okay, so we do not need to add a weight. But as you have seen, so that's on how this would look like. But I had the feeling that we should maybe change the size to, yeah, a little bit more. As you can see, it now looks better. Yeah. All right, so that's cool. Now, if we want to clear this whole thing up, then we should do the following. So we should, right here, add this line. So game debris add item. Basically, you're adding this cylinder to the debris. Basically, you're just getting rid of it. Okay, so you are making it disappear. And and by saying disappear, I mean that it actually is gone. Okay, so you cannot find it inside of the Explorers tab whatsoever. So it is gone. It is not just only transparent for you, but it is gone. It is totally gone. Okay, and this, of course, is good for performance, you know, so that you have less instances inside of your Explorer, inside of your whole game, and therefore the overall performance is just higher. Okay, so that's the reason why you should consider doing this. So add item, of course, we want to add this X, so the cylinder, after, yeah, let's pick a time span, so 5 seconds. So we can we could tell that by 5 seconds everything is over. Therefore, yeah, 5 seconds. Okay, so after 5 seconds, all of those cylinders are going to disappear, and yeah, that's it. Now, to finish this whole thing, we should make our character able to walk and jump again. So down here, just add this line, which limits the player in walking and jumping, and we just revert it by, yeah, adding the default values to walk speed and to the jump power. And yeah, that's it. Let's test this out again to, yeah, just verify that everything works fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't seem to work fine. I don't know why. So the damage, once again, is pretty funny. Yeah, walk speed is at 50. I don't know why. So jump power is supposed to be at 50. And why isn't this damage right here working? And I'm not sure if it did work in the last episode. I'm not sure, guys. Why isn't it working now? Like, I could use any other move, for example this one, and it would work, you know. Okay, so the damage seems to bother us still. Yeah, so we should probably consider using another kind of, or another way of detecting damage, okay? So how could we do that? We could do the following. We could add a touched function into all of those cylinders. And yeah, just check if someone has touched it. But this would really drain performance, I think. But it is the only considerable option for now, I think. So let's just use that, okay? I know it is bad practice, but if you have another method on how you could possibly detect damage, or how I could fix up this raycasting problem, because out of nowhere it just suddenly stopped working properly on certain attacks, you know. So it still works for some attacks I have created, but when I want to use it for other attacks, which we are currently creating recently, then we just run into the problem that raycasting does not work properly, and I don't know why. So I would understand that, yeah, maybe raycasting doesn't work at all, okay? So it does not even work on our older moves we have used raycasting on, but it works there. It only does not work on moves we are trying to create recently, and I don't know why. Really makes no sense. So if you have any solution for this problem, then let me know, okay? So then write a comment and yeah, just tell me about your solution you could come up with. So let's try to use this one. I have now skimmed through this code, this piece of code. Okay. Just work. Wait. But there is cooldown. We should change this cooldown to 2. Because by listening to the sound, okay, so I have the sound currently disabled for you, but there were multiple hit sounds, and this leads us, or leads me at least, to the conclusion that this dummy right here has been hit multiple times, because if you take a look at the attack, it consists of multiple cylinders, and if we pretend, or if we consider that each cylinder contains this touch function, then it only makes sense that having multiple hit sounds is caused due to having multiple hit events which have happened, because this dummy was in multiple cylinders, you know, so... Okay, now we only have 1 hit sound, but he instantly dies. That is probably because I'm just too OP. Yeah, as you can see, 405, so strength is 41 and speed is 10,000. Yeah, of course, okay. So, guys, that's it with today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If so, leave a like, subscribe, share this with all of your friends. Leave me feedback in the comment section, guys. Take care and see you in the next episode.